Good. Yeah. So the next topic is setting up the chatter groups. So again, chatter group is one of the important topic. Why means in a company, if you are trying to build a proposal, or maybe like if there is some conversation is going on between development team or testing team or project management team or sales team, so the conversation can be held on a specific place, right? So what you can do, you can create a group for them and add the people into the group so that they can see only those people can see only those configuration, like within that group how many people are there, they can see the configurations, like basically the conversations. So now how do you enable the chatter settings and where do you enable that? So I'll go back to the lightning experience. So click on the chatter settings, make sure it is got enabled. Okay, and there are other options. Groups, modify this chatter group settings, allow group archiving, allow record in a groups, yes. Enable unlisted groups, whether the user want to see the unlisted groups, and rich link preview in your feed, you want to add a previews, allow draft post, allow emotions like the images, yeah, emojis, and allow out of office configurations. User can set the out of office message within their chatter. Topics, allow topics in a Salesforce sites and portals, yes. Approve post, so allow approval post if there is any and co-work invitations. So would you like to invite the co-works? That's fine, co-workers. Customer invitations, so you want to invite the outside the people, so like customers, because in Salesforce we have a 5,000 chatter free licenses. How many? 5,000. So you can invite 5,000 customers to join in the group and you can collaborate. Each customer maybe like you can have a different groups, or maybe like you add them into a different group and then you can collaborate with them. So the 5,000 licenses you can invite the customers. Yeah. Post and comments modifications, whenever like there is any comments or post, you'll get notifications. Rich text, pin the post feed, and case feed timestamp. So whenever like it's enabled, like you will get a timestamp. That's fine, and I'm saving it. So once if we enable this, and you will see, apart from that, within the chatter you will have chatter settings and the email notifications. Allow emails, allow email replies, whenever if you reply, do you want to get an email? Allow attachments via emails, yes. Show mobile app download batches, from the mobile phone it will show you the batches. You can configure the from name and the email address, especially this is for chatter, and these are all the brandings for chatter brandings. Yep. And this is the feed items, each like you can create actions and you can edit the layout also, feed item layouts. So the feed items available on whenever if you are creating a new record, like, yeah, so to create a new task, by default available for the feed items. And for feed tracking you can enable across all the objects. So I think I remember that for employee object initially the chatter component is not available, then we have added the here, this component is not available initially, then we enable the feed tracking over here. So we enable the feed tracking, then only the chatter component we can include over here. Post, poll, questions, This component available only if you enable the feed tracking for an objects. And then this is for groups, basically the public groups. This is the layout of the groups, because group also one of the object in Salesforce, but that is not available in the object manager. These are all, you can see it over here only. This is again if you are trying to write any triggers, group record triggers, group triggers. These are all like a development part, just ignore it. If you are trying to create a record type on the groups, you can create a record types. And then influences. So basically, like if the counts goes beyond some comments, so post or comments, 2 points. Comments received, if you receive any comments, 5 points. Like received, somebody if liked the post, so 10 points. So you can put like the influence page, like similar to our Facebook, right? So you can configure it, and this is for development purpose. So I'll take just one small screenshot all of this, and I will put it for your reference. Okay, now I am going to enable the chatter and see. Always this is coming bigger size. I don't know why. Maybe some settings I have to change. Okay, now create a group in Salesforce, chatter group. So to do that, click on the gear icon, like the app launches. Look for chatter, Salesforce chatter or just a chatter. There is application itself. Salesforce chatter is one of the applications. See here, separate app. This is the home page, and this is the main thing. Here you can see the chatter, post, poll, questions, and group. This is the one chatter group. Now we are going to set up the chatter group. By default, there is no groups. It's empty. Create a new group. Company public groups. So anybody can go and view the conversations. Company wide conversation. If there is any conversation is going on, so we can go and put the informations over here. Email, no, group email. Disable automatically archive. After that 90 days, it will archive automatically. What is the type, whether it's a public or private? Public means within a company, anybody can join in the group. Private means you have to invite the people, only the member can join. Only the member can see the comments, they can post it. But others, the group is not visible to others by default. So either group administrator or system administrator invite the member to join the group, especially for private. Allow customers, you want to include the customers, or broadcast only. Broadcast only means just a messaging purpose. We don't want to use broadcast, just I'm going to use for public. Yeah, public group cannot have a customers, that's fine. You can upload the image. Yeah, I will go and put this. So here you can zoom in and you can invite the people, but at the moment no need, just let it be. See, I created, even you can change the banner, background banner. So if I change the background banner, sorry, okay, so I'm going to change this. Still like the yeah, it take like a bit time. See, I changed the background banner, and from here you can edit the groups, delete the groups. This is basically one page layout. This is the page layout you saw in the over here. So if I go for a settings in the backend, If you want to customize this directly, you can customize over your edit page. You can customize. See here, show collapsible. If you want to remove the component, manage a member, members, files, attachments, records. So you can control it, everything within this page. Phone and desktop. Save. Okay. And now, like whenever if you post, basically company meetings or some attachments, like you can go and see here, likes, comments. So other user can go and comment it or post it, yeah, and they can share it. So if they want to add a member, you can add it. At the moment, we don't have any additional users, so only one users. Maybe integration user will be there. Yeah, you can add them into the group, or they can join because it's a public, and you can upload the files into the group. So like that, you can create a different groups. So we have a 2 group type: public group, private group. Public group means within a company, anybody can go and view the informations. If it's a private group, only inside the group member can see the conversations. For public group, yes, anybody can go and add themselves into the group and they can see the conversation. Yeah. For private, only group members. Private group allow the customer to join in the private groups, but public groups we cannot invite the customers. These are all things to remember. Yeah. So yeah, this is again whatever you are putting in the groups, it will come over here. It's by default your chatter feed. So each user there will be a chatter feed, and you can see the recent groups also over here. So any question on this? Hello?
No.
Yes, Sampath.
Go. Then mobile access with Salesforce 1. So how do we set up the mobile access? So that is the final topic on the day 2. So once we are done with this, then I will give assignment, and please go ahead and update your columns. So once if you guys are done it, update your columns so that I come to know. So let me share it with Prithvi also, I think. So this is the editor. Okay. So once if you finish the each task, please update your task. So then only I come to know. So if you guys are not interested, then how do I know? So go and update like once if you finished it. Okay. So the next topic will be mobile access with the Salesforce 1. So how do we access the Salesforce 1 in your mobile phone? Okay. So who are all want to access like the Salesforce 1 in your mobile phone? So simply you can go to the App Store or Play Stores. So if you are using the iPhone or Android phones, so go to your Play Store or App Store. Yeah, and look for a Salesforce. Just search for Salesforce. You will have a Salesforce A, Trilet Go. On the Go itself, like you can learn all the Trilet modules. And Salesforce Authenticator, Salesforce Inbox, there are more. But again, look for a Salesforce. That is the app. Again, it's a free app. Simply, you need to install that. So here I can show you, I think I do have some plugin. So let me check for the plugins. Yeah, this is the one. This is for Sandbox Simulator, and this is a production simulator. I do have it. Okay. So once if you log in, install the app, you have to enter the username password. So let me enter the username password. My username password. So yeah, and login. And the system send a verification code to me. So if you guys want, try it out. So 53177. Verify. Why it's taking me to the classic view? I think because it's a desktop version, I believe. But still I can see like it has to go into the lightning versions, but still it's taking me to the classic one. Let's see. Are you guys able to log into the mobile phone? Hello?
Yeah,
Yeah.
have it, Sampath.
Yeah. Can you check like where the system is navigating? It's default going into the because this is the browser based version, so that's why like I think it's going into the classic. You guys are able to log in? Anyway, so I can show you that. So see here, once if you guys are logged in, you can see new Salesforce mobile app setup. There is a mobile app. You can do Salesforce branding, Salesforce navigations, and notifications, and Salesforce offline, and additional settings. So these are all the options can be customized for your mobile phone. So basically it will look like this, the app. After installing the app, it will be similar like this. They given some sample videos. Yeah.
I heard that Salesforce Classic supports only, it doesn't support the mobile.
Yeah, but mine is browser version. That's why it's coming. So I used a browser mobile app, this simulator.
Okay.
It's issuing the simulator. That is the reason. So that's why I'm
Okay.
getting like the view. It's nothing wrong with it, but again, this is the browser version. So yeah, sometimes like it won't be give like as expected. This is for sandbox. So yeah. Even these days, like these plugins are not available. I installed a long back, so because of that, I am using it. Yeah. Okay. So let me go on to configure like one by one. So on the mobile phone. So to configure your mobile phone, simply search for mobile. So new Salesforce mobile phone quick start. Either you can use this quick start. Yeah. So there is a branding notification. Instead of that, go here and then you can configure branding. So edit. See here, brand color. So what color you want to set up the background? So on the mobile background. So you can set up any colors. Loading page color. Whenever if the page gets loaded, what color you want to load it. So you can go for like any other colors, loading colors. And loading logo. So again, there is a restriction on the logo. It could be a PNG or GIF or JPG, and the size is 200 KB, not more than that. And this is the pixel size. So you need to have a specific dimension, then only like it will save. And then what is the navigation would you like to add? So all the tabs, what are the tabs you want to add? These are all my additional tabs. Okay. And then the notifications, enable in-app notification, the bell icon notification from the mobile phone. Do you want to get the in-app notifications and also push notifications? Then offline, enable catching in Salesforce for Android and iOS. If you enable this in the mobile phone, it will work for offline. Enable offline create, edit, delete Salesforce for Android. In offline, you can go and edit the record, delete the records, update the records. So whenever the internet is connected, it will sync. Okay. So without internet connection, you can work on it whenever the internet is connected. Yes. So if you disable this, if you don't have internet, the app itself, it won't open. And these are all the additional settings. Let user see the onboarding tips on the mobile. That is fine. Yeah, whenever like they download the new one, they can see the onboarding. Let user send a feedback to Salesforce about the mobile app. So maybe like the feedbacks. Allow Salesforce to import the contact from the mobile device contact list. So if you enable it, you can import the contact list, whatever you have in the contact list, and you can insert that contact list into your Salesforce. Okay. So these are all the mobile Salesforce one mobile setup. So just I will grab this and then I will put over there. So any question on this? Hello.
Yes, Sampath.
So all good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that's all for the day 2 topics. So if you guys don't have any questions, I think, yeah, we can wrap it up. And before that, I will give you some task. Okay. So yeah, I already put the day 2 trial modules. Let's go through the day 2 trial modules. And I will give like today day 1 as well. Yeah, already is a day 1. No worries. What else we can give? Yeah, play around with the chatter group. 23rd. So create a public/private chatter group. Add customer user to the group. But this is a bit difficult because I didn't show it to you how to create a customer user in Salesforce. But try with this. Add a customer to the group. So yeah, that is the exercise today. So again, once if you guys are done it, please update the status. Yeah, tomorrow like we will validate the status, then we will start the next day sessions, basically day 3. Yeah, during the day 3 you come to know like yeah, here also there is a setting up the chatter, but again we will go through it one more time. So tomorrow 1 hour I think like I can finish this day 3 topics. Okay, so any questions?